What's up, YouTube? GQSmoke, aka Smoke316, Mountain Blade Warband, PS4. Let's get this story started. And yeah, I'm still horrified from the last video. If you haven't watched it, go on ahead, cause pirate victory. That's all I gotta say. You know what? I never read some of this stuff, so I think I'm gonna read it. And by the way, if you're into Facebook, I'm in like video game Facebook groups that I be playing sometimes, and I am in Mountain Blade groups. And you more than likely, if you are in them, you more than likely see me post it from time to time. You know, I've done some polls, and little ones from my last job, they've also wanted me to do certain things too. Well, basically, some results I'm not gonna reveal. I'm gonna keep it a secret. But just know I'm gonna just make this, or try to make this as entertaining as possible. But basically, the factions I'm gonna be traveling around. You know, I don't know who I'm gonna join, but the faction I'm gonna be traveling around is basically the Vaegirs, Kurgits, and Nords. I just somehow got like a super tie between the three. And you know, like I said, the little ones wanted me to do Swadia, and since I'm not gonna do them like just for the little ones, I'm gonna start off as a noble. And maybe later on down the time, no, not a maybe, I will. Later on down the line, I'm gonna start off a female one as well, but I'm doing the male. I'm gonna be an impoverished noble. Alright, you were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble. You came into the world a son of declining nobility, owning only the house in which they lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from childhood to the rigors of aristocracy and life at court. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as, well, I did all that, but my family were also real cool. I'm gonna kind of have like my family more like mine. My family's real humble. Most of them, at least. Yeah, Shabbos, that's pretty humble for a noble. A bourgeois boy being made to work amongst the workers. That's a good one. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed to a wealthy merchant, picking up the trade over years of working shops and driving caravans. You soon became adept at the art of buying low, selling high, and leaving the customer thinking they've got the better deal. Then as a young adult, life changed, as it always does. You became a university student. I'm in college, why not? Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You found yourself as a student in the university of one of the great cities, I wish, where you studied theology, philosophy, and medicine. But not all your lessons were learned in the lecture halls, oh no. You may or may not have joined in with your fellows as they roamed the alleys in search of wine, women, and a good fight. Hello. However, you certainly were able to observe how a broken jaw is set, or how an angry townsman can be persuaded to set down his club and accept cash compensation for the destruction of his shop. Jesus. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. The way you took the decision was lust for money and power, of course. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. For everyone, it's clear that you're now motivated solely by personal gain. You want to be rich, powerful, respected, feared. You want to be the one whom others are meant to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't let anyone stop you from having it. Become an adventurer and right to your destiny. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, them swans, baby. I'm gonna use my UFC Undisputed character's name. Or one of them. I have like a bunch of created characters just for fun. I'm gonna crack somebody's head. I'm gonna hit him real hard. I think the name is like Greek or somewhere from the Balkans, from what I was told. I looked the name up, I'm like, what the heck? Oh, I got like a book. Alright. That's for trainer. Cool. That means my troops will upgrade. You know, I think I'm gonna start off at the Vaegirs, since they're pretty much like in the middle. I would do the Kurgits, but that would be too easy. The moment I start getting all those Kurgit horsemen, and I'm just raiding all them villages, it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna make it at least a little challenging for me. I'm gonna start off with the Vaegirs. Let's see. I would like to shoot somebody and throw something at somebody. I would like to. I would very much like to. But for now, I will not. Can use that. Can use that. Get that speed. Shoot somebody. Since I'm not doing Swadia, I have no reason to work around with them crossbows. I like to be in character whenever I play story modes of things, you know. Like, if I'm gonna be a Vaegir, I'm gonna make my guy look like one. Or at least dress like one. I don't know about look. And the kids, the little ones, they ain't gonna like this. I told them I won't do it, but oh well, they'll be alright. Yeah, by the way, if you hear my voice kind of in and out, it's like sometimes I gotta alternate between holding my mic. I don't know if you watched like my previous video, but unfortunately I gotta do that. I gotta hold my mic from time to time. Oh yeah, this is the best part. Oh yeah, little ones go like this one. Something tells me I'm missing one other thing. The big nose, baby. Yeah, they're gonna be definitely mad. Come on, mister. Why you do that? Why you got him looking like that, mister? I already hear their voices. But that's alright. I don't work at that job anymore, so I don't care. I can finally cuss. I can talk. That's the only reason why I really didn't have anything on my videos. I didn't want nobody to find me, but now since I ain't working there, I'm just doing my thing. I think he looks pretty handsome enough. I think he's handsome enough. Ah, his jaw. He's alright. I'll work on the jaw later. Oh, wait a minute. I knew something was wrong. Yeah. Make him angry. No, there he goes. High shape. You look all angry. You hear about Karadia. Oh, by the way, if you want to skip a little bit ahead, go on ahead. You know, whenever I be doing these talks, you know, don't be minding me. Because honestly, half the time, I'll be on some OG or something, so don't mind me. I'm on my own little journey. You know, you guys are just along for the ride. You hear about Karadia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Karadia and his kingdom, Now, I gotta say this real quick. Because like we had this discussion not that long ago on Facebook. Me personally, I think Swadia is one. They're clearly based off of Western European groups. I think primarily they're based, even though they're more known, famous for their longbows. But you know, Swadia, I think they're mostly based off of England. It's mostly because of them damn knights. But then at the same time, you could say that for France, because French is known for more of their mounted knights. And when Vaegirs is more Central and Eastern Europe, like Germans and Slavs, and Hungarians, especially like the Hussars and you know the Imperial Guards of the Tsars. Kyrgyz, they're mostly Mongols and Huns. Um, I'm sure Turks as well, especially when it comes to how like a lot of them sabers be looking sometimes. Nords, we already know they're Scandinavians and stereotype Germans. Rhodoks, that's always a difficult one. I could argue they could be like based off of the Swiss because of like their pikes and everything. And you know, maybe not necessarily with a gun, but with the crossbow, they're doing like the, you know, they, you know, holding them off with the pikes and then shooting any cavalry that get close. At the same time, Scots and the Irish, they were famous for that too. And you know, Serenades, a lot of people, oddly, they think they're mostly based off of Iran. I wish they were based off of Persia, because I would like to fight like an immortal character on the, you know, like an army of immortals. That would be freaking frightening. But they're obviously based off of mostly the Turks and Arabs. You can clearly tell by the names and by the weapons. But we're going with Vaegirs. You have come through the Vaegir Highlands, a plateau exposed to the bitter winds from the north. The land here is frozen for most of the year, but the forests are rich with fur-bearing game and the rivers are teeming with fish. The riches of the land draw the traders, but the traders in turn draw bandits. You saw the occasional dark figure mounted on a shaggy pony, watching the passage of your caravan from a snowy ridge, and were glad when the spires of Ravadan came into view across the wide valley of the Bolak River. Bolak. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Ravadan and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade slighted from his scabbard. Hello.
Oh, what's up? Ugh. He lived! Woo. Oh. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. I gotta check something later. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for that fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while checking the street, and then finally convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Or more like I come near him. Alright, I'm gonna check something when I'm done with this video. I think something's wrong with my options, because that AI was swinging rather slowly. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Sure men to keep an eye on the streets. But I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particular tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, hey, nice music, huh? Then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Karadia to seek your fortune. So here's what I am asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Now, in real life, I would be like, no. But, I'm interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. Yes, I could. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. How's that an advance on my reward if I'm using it to get backup? I reckon you'll need at least 5 men. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. Now, how that last video went down, something tells me this story, especially in the beginning, is gonna just be torture. But hopefully I'm lucky. What the heck, man? I don't even know you, and you already, like, have issues with me, bro? See, look. See what I say. Bad luck. Two. Come on. Who are you? Oh, just looters. I'll take your head off later. Ah, oh, come on. Oh, where did those guys come from? Who are you? No, you're just looters. Nah, why not? What do you want? Surrender or die? As you wish. Prepare to die. Cocky little monkeys, aren't they? Yeah, my guy's real slow. I need to get him much higher. Hey, where are these guys? Oh, they're over there. Fail. Why are you throwing rocks at me, punk? Stop running. Alright, I forgot. I don't got no rocks. Alright, fine. I'll just hit you with the horse. Oh, okay. We did get another guy knocked out. Cool. I need money. Ah, yes. This is what I need. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. I don't really need you at the moment. I can hold on to that.
Jesus Christ, man. It's so many of them. I'm glad it was just them.
Hey, I wonder, is that mace? No, of course not. Man, I wish I can get that mace. Yeah, that's heavy spiked mace is a doozy. It's real good to capture people. Hey. At least my clothes look decent.
Ooh. I know what you are. You know what? Let me get this over with already.
I compose and write songs for the lords of the land and their ladies. Sometimes I sing about war, and sometimes about the virtue of kings, and sometimes, for the more sophisticated audiences, about the virtues of wine. For most audiences, however, I sing of love. That's funny. I never read that. Can I answer any of the other questions for you? Yeah.
All of this I've actually read. I just want to get the girls' names. So whenever I do, if I do join the Vaegirs, I already got their names. Or perhaps I might join another faction and then they join. I don't remember if I did that girl or not. Alright, that's it. Good day, sir. Anybody up there? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Dang, the way he looked at me. Splendid work. You hired enough men. Now, travelers entering Rivaden have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them. Very well. I want to, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Make it seem like I'm really a new person here. Can't just come here and barging into the king's spot.
What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me, where you keep your prisoners, and I'll let you go. Ha! Those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought my steel. And my boys.
Let's get him, gentlemen. Yeah, put that down.
Good job, boys. Aye, spare me. Spare my life. Let me go and I'll go far away from here. I'll spare your life. But in exchange, I want information.
Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him, and give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free.
Oh, bless you, sir, bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near a bourbon.
Good. I know where the place is. Yeah. Gave me boo-boo stuff. Alright. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet, and you can still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site, down a narrow defile, means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack. Do you wish to attack the hideout? Let's do this. Come on, swans. Tend to spawn right here. Yeah, these dudes already got their axes. Oh, a little too high. Ah, still too high. Gotcha. I like how he just ate that and he's just standing there. Oh, what's up, guys? Hey, don't you guys think you're getting a little too hostile? Uh-oh. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I smacked you. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do, bro? Smacking your head. Hey, stop throwing rocks at us, bro. If he crack you, you gonna be mad. There's a guy over there. Boom. Get him. Knock him out, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. He just got... Dude literally just kept... Dude just stoned him to death. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
can't see what's going on. Help him, though. Alright, good job. I meant to walk around with a sword, but it's cool. I knocked some people out. Oh, man, you was in there this whole time?
Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. I told your brother that I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can. And be careful on the road. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains is now yours.
Wow, they really are not giving me anything good. Are you kidding me? That's the first time I've ever done this and actually seen a linen tunic. That's funny. Well, that could be used for the companions. Ooh, he scared me. I would get you, but it's alright. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, when it comes to tournament, well, honestly, I don't really do tournaments. But I think for you guys, I'll do tournaments. Maybe might do one. Might do one now. I'm not sure if I would do it, but we'll see. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside Karadia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome, and I am glad to have been of service. Good. Now, are you interested in making some more?
Possibly. What do you need?
Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So, he sank all this money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if, the heavens forbid, I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain, why he kind of looked like my character a little bit, but like looked like he's about to cry. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest, but our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. Look like custom for the little ones after all. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers. Well, in the unfortunate land of Karadia, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who've told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I would bring this to the attention of Tsar Yurglak, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains, and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed, or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again. And all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, King's Eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits. We'll storm the captain's home, bring him into chains before Tsar Yurglak, and hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you. So what do you say?
How do I know that you're telling me the truth?
Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in old Ravadan. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good, and there's another 100 dinars or so, maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you'll do me this last little favor. So what do you say?
I'm sorry.
This is too much, too fast. I need time to think. Alright. I can keep my men standing by. If you let this go too long, then I suppose that I shall have to finish this affair without you. But I would be most pleased if you could be part of it as well. For now, take what time you need. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. But you know what? I'm gonna stop right here, and definitely go on to the next video because it's about to get good. So I'm gonna save this right now. Here's my that's my actual story where I'd be playing. Like all my real stories is really on my Xbox or Papadakis. Alright. I don't know why the PlayStation 4 saves so slowly. Alright guys. See you next time.